back to Lou's Beauty Closet. If you're new, welcome. I'm Lou. I post weekly beauty, luxury and lifestyle videos. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell next to it so you get notified every time I post. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so today I'm coming at you guys with a Colourpop No Filter Foundation review. They've just brought out a whole bunch of foundations, complexion stuff. They've brought out setting powders, blotting powders, the whole lot on top of their concealer, so I'm going to test that out. That's why I look a bit funny right now. I've not primed, I've just colour corrected my face. I do have a few blemishes. I've been trying some new things out and I've had a bit of a reaction. So anyway, we'll jump into it. I'll just put it on. I'm going to use the foundation brush that came with the foundation. Colourpop had a promotion on and I think you got like a free foundation brush when you bought the foundation. I don't know if it's still going on, you'll have to check the website, but anyway, I'll jump into it. I'm also going to set my face with the setting powder as well, but I'll obviously show you guys what that looks like beforehand. This is what the foundation looks like. You've probably seen it floating around on social media. So it looks like this. It comes in a pump. And I picked up dark 175. On the website they've got a shade matching tool and they've got some images of people wearing all the different shades, and this is the shade that I matched to. So I'll be jumping on with this. The foundation brush I've got is number F16. Looks like this is quite large, just a flat foundation brush. So I'll just pop that on my face now. And in the bottle it does look pretty spot on, pretty runny. So I've just taken 2 pumps now and I'm just going to dot that all over my face. So just looking at it going on, guys, it feels okay. It doesn't feel too lightweight. This is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. Considering I have already corrected with the dark marks and stuff, but I'd say it's covering stuff, but I'm not really a fan of this method to apply it, so I might switch to my kabuki. But even just looking at the color, it looks a bit peachy. So 175 is supposed to be warm with golden undertones, which matches what I have. I'm just going to switch to my Zoeva 104 buffer. It's just like a flat kabuki brush just to help. 2 pumps with a corrected face. I definitely want to put more on my head because I can see all the dark marks there. So I want to put more pumps here, definitely more on this side, and probably like a few bits there. So it is warm, but I just feel like it's warm, but it's like a bit peachy. I feel like it's too warm, I don't know. It is looking quite bright, and dare I say a bit light as well. But then I guess a lot of foundations also set once you wear them. Honestly guys, I'd say this is medium buildable. Look down here. Down here it's still visible. Just gonna dot a tiny bit more on my forehead and just the bottom of my chin. There is a bit of grabbing around, a bit of clinging to some texture. I feel like already on drying down, it is drying down a bit better. It's a teensy bit, I know it's warm golden, but it looks a teensy bit orange in natural light to me. Don't know if it's showing up probably on camera for you guys. Kind of what my 10 Idol, my Lancome one does. It looks a bit, all the shades I've tried, no matter how yellow they are, they look a tiny bit, like I love it, but they look a tiny bit orange, like a bit peachy. There's a bit of red, running through this, I think. So now I'm gonna pop some concealer on. What shade have I got? Dark 42. I usually wear in NARS Radiant Creamy, I wear Amande, and in MAC I wear the NC 45. So this is dark 42. I think this is a teensy bit lighter than Amande. Just gonna put a bit under my eyes. We're gonna blend it out with the blender, beauty blender, and we're gonna see how we go. Okay, I'm probably gonna chuck a tiny bit more under there. Just gonna dot a bit more where I want it. I'm just gonna put a bit here. Just want a little bit more there. We are super lifted, guys. Super lifted. Okay, we'll do the other face. The other face. We'll do the other side of my face. I'm going to set the right side of my face with the translucent, with the medium deep powder, the no filter setting powder, and I'm going to leave the left side of my face unset in terms of foundation. I will still set my under eyes though, because I can't survive that. So I'm going to use my Sigma F30 powder brush. Packaging's already getting dirty and it's been 5 minutes. So banana, it's very, very yellow. Our banana's darker than this, guys. They're darker than this. But it's like a mustard. It's like a pale mustard yellow. And we're gonna go really light with that because that looks really, really light and I do not want to look like Casper the Ghost. And I have natural folds in my eye, so no matter what concealer I use crease anyway. Alright, so I'm going to do my brows and the rest of my face and then I'll come back to you guys. Welcome back, guys. So finished my makeup, done my whole face. So final thoughts just on myself. Just been examining it in the mirror. Now that it's all set and everything, I've done the rest of my routine. It looks okay. There is a bit, I don't know if it's showing up, but there is a bit of separation just on my forehead. Just a bit there, there's a bit of breakthrough there, and just on my cheek here where there's texture. The chin area that I had problems with when putting the foundation on initially, it's not too bad. Match wise, it's okay now that everything's set. The under eye with the banana powder doesn't look too bad now, but I've put everything else on. So color match, I'd say it's okay. I probably could have done with ordering 1 or 2 more shades just to make sure that I had the best match. Feels lightweight, it feels nice. There is, like I said, there's a little bit of separation. I do feel like it is more of a medium coverage foundation though, and not necessarily a medium buildable rather than full straight off. It had some coverage, but I don't know if you guys saw, as I was using that foundation brush to put it on, it's like it was separating as it was going on. So I have full coverage foundations, I have NARS foundations, I've seen MAC, Estee Lauder Double Wear, that's an amazing full coverage foundation. So for me, it's like if you're gonna say you're full coverage, you have to hold the candle to those kinds of products as well. Let's get into the actual details of the product. The foundation comes in a glass bottle. It's quite a thick glass bottle. It is 25 mils. It has a pump, no lid. The pump is lockable. The lid, you sort of twist it and it's open, you twist it and it's closed. And the foundation's about 30 mils. It is 12, it does retail for $12 US though, so I can't really be too upset with it because of the price. But 25 mils, you're getting a tiny bit less than standard. You aren't getting a lid, so I guess, you can rationalize, but you're paying less, so it's not too bad. But and the glass bottle. So I'd say if you're someone who travels a lot and you take foundations, I don't know if this will be the one for you, or you'll have to really insulate it well. I can see this smashing, I can see the pump getting unlocked and opening everywhere. Shipping, international shipping was terrible. Colourpop's shipping is usually long. This one was unexplainably long. I think there was a bit of a delay with UPS or something, but their tracking wasn't updating. I actually had to email them and ask what was going on. I ordered it the day it launched and it got here the next month. So and I think it was the 18th of June Australian time was when I ordered it, and it got here like July something. So that's, I don't think that's good enough. I know it's free shipping if you spend a certain amount. I wouldn't have minded paying a little bit extra to have express shipping. I've just got all the deets here of the foundation. So they say it's a natural matte. They say flawless from day to night. So that I would presume means that they expect you to be long wearing. They say it's oil free, lightweight, blends smoothly and easily customizable to create the coverage you want. I will agree that you can play around with the coverage a bit. Smooth blending, I don't think I experienced that. Developed with soft blurring pigments to deliver the true color while looking and feeling natural. The lockable pump is easy to use, keeps your routine mess free. All the packaging is white, you get foundation hands all over it. Their application, how they recommend you start the center of the face blend outwards. For maximum coverage, like I said earlier, they recommended a large foundation brush, which I used theirs, or a medium one, which they also sell, or a flat kabuki, which I used. And medium coverage, they recommend a duo fiber brush, big or small, or a sponge, and add more layers to build up coverage. for money, I'd say yes it is. Even though you are getting 25 mils, you're paying $12 US. When you convert that, that works about just under 20 Australian dollars. Not even Maybelline drugstore foundation comes in at that price, so it's really good still. Then again, you've got to add shipping. If you are spending 50 US dollars, it works out. If you're not, you have to get other stuff, then you got to include shipping in that. So it is truly drugstore, even better than drugstore for me. So I would say overall, good value for money. Over 40 shades, which is awesome. I do have to give Colourpop a round of applause for giving us some, you know, again, as they always have been, inclusive and having a huge shade range. I do appreciate that on the website there is a shade finder to help you try and match. Just bear in mind with shade matching, it's not always going to be the exact, it's something similar, they're in the same color family. So I guess use that as a guide. The concealer I used under my eyes, that was, I quite liked. Like I said, my eyes do have some natural folds underneath, so no concealer's ever been able to survive that. But in terms of just generic creasing, it's okay. It looks quite nice. I quite liked the brightness. I probably could have gone with maybe a shade darker or so. I do have a shade lighter than this, and I used that around my brows. With the setting powder, the banana powder ended up being okay. I think you just have to be careful, especially if you're a lot deeper than me. I wouldn't recommend getting the banana powder. If you're lighter, you'll probably love it. But for me, I found I had to be really careful. I use Ben Nye Topaz. That is very yellow. I do sometimes mix it, but I had to, you know, I was a bit scared of this one, so I'd say just be careful with putting that on. The powder, the no filter powder as well, the normal powder, they claim no flashback. I'll post a photo that I took here with a flash on. Didn't really experience too much of a flashback, so I'd say that claim holds true. So I guess that's safe of those who are wanting to set. I'll see you guys back here for the check-in. Okay guys, so I'm back. It is it's 9:20 in the evening. I've had this foundation on for about just over 7 hours. So I really want to wash my face, guys. I really want to wash my face. I want to start winding down for the evening, but just thought I'd show you guys. So remember, the left side was the side we did not set. There's no primer on my face at all, just color corrector. The left side we didn't set with any powder other than my under eyes, and the right side we set with the setting powder. I have got the no filter sheer press powder that I will blot with just to show you guys. But just having a look, usually with me, because I'm oily skin, I usually start breaking down. My nose always gets shiny first, my forehead, just mainly my T-zone, especially mainly my T-zone. But we can see I've got a bit of a glaze going on. I mean, 7 hours, I think it's pretty much average wear time for most people. I think up to 10 is like maximum. I think anything more than that I wouldn't. They didn't actually specify how long, they just said day to night. My nose has quite a bit of breakdown. The foundation is separated, so other than it being oily and oil breaking through, there's separation. There's some on the right side, more so on the left side. Some of my pigmentation is starting to come through as well. On this side, that chin area, we've got some here too. We've got a lot of separation. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like my forehead area, the foundation started to separate a bit. I've got my Sigma F30 powder brush. I'm just gonna do a dusting on my face just to show you guys. For me personally, I'd say miss. I don't think it will be generally in my regular day-to-day rotation. I could see it maybe as a foundation when I have when I'm off duty, or I just want something just to, you know, just to pop on and run errands and things, but definitely not anything for glammy. Thank you so much guys for tuning into another video. I hope it was useful for you. I hope you found what you were looking for and it helped in your decision whether you were going to pick this product up or not. Comment down below what foundation you're using at the moment. Love to know whether I've used it. I would love to try it if I haven't already. Drop me a comment, even if it's just to say hi. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe so you get more videos like this. I'll link everything I used in the description box down below. Click here to subscribe, click here to catch my last video, and click here for more from Loose Beauty.